Your hair is beautiful. Thank you, baby. You're beautiful. Thank you, baby. What's up, everyone? I am back with another video, and D is back.
What's up, y'all?
I just want to apologize that I haven't really been posting a lot. I'm trying to be consistent, but I'm just like managing my life right now.
You're doing the best you can, babe.
I appreciate you. So today we're going to keep it pretty simple. We're not doing a haul or anything, but we're going to
give you guys some tips and tricks for when you go thrifting. Just
so like you can be a pro like us.
Yeah.
So we've been thrifting. I've been thrifting for like 2 years. How long have you been thrifting?
About the same amount. I mean, I used to go thrifting when I was younger, but not like by myself, so it was different. But my mom took me thrifting.
So we are going to go right into the video and just tell you a few tips and tricks that we've learned along the way. So the first tip that I want to give you guys is to bring cash. You always want to bring cash because you don't know what thrift store you're going to. Like, just in case you don't know what thrift store you're going to, and they don't accept credit or debit, or like if it's like a minimum of some sort, you know.
You don't always spend $5, so if there is a minimum, then you just won't be able to get any of the cool stuff that you found. You should always bring a friend when you go thrifting, because who wants to go alone? You know, they might find some things that you like, and vice versa. You'll be able to share with them. So.
And for moral support.
Sure.
But bring hand sanitizer. You always want to bring hand sanitizer because you're looking through clothes that people have worn and you don't know when's the last time they've done laundry.
Which moves us to the next one. Wash your clothes after you do buy them, because what she said.
Search what thrift store you want to go to. Check the sales that they have, or even if you are going to the thrift store and you didn't like Google or call them ahead of time, when you get there, talk to the cashier, like what kind of sales is going on. Like, for example, Salvation Army, they always have like certain colors that are half off, so if you know the color that you're like searching for, it's always nice to have a deal on top of a deal.
And you want to know what kind of thrift store it is, because some are more expensive than others. Family-owned thrift stores tend to be cheaper. So we walked into a thrift store before and everything was like $30, and we're like, what kind of thrift store is this? So you don't want to have that happen to you. When you go thrifting, you want to make sure that you have a decent amount of time to do so, because you're going to be looking through a lot of things, and a lot of the time you might find a lot of things that you didn't even know you were looking for. So you want to just make sure that you cut a chunk out of your day and plan ahead of time.
Yep, and you want to dress comfortable when you go, for a lot of reasons and obvious reasons. Like, you want to be able to get in and out of your clothes when you are in the dressing room, and just to dress comfortable.
Well, yeah, because you're going to be walking around.
Yeah, you're going to be looking through things. You don't want to be all dressed up when...
Maybe have a general idea of what you're looking for. So if you want like specific shirts, or like collared shirts, or like jeans, like you just want to have an idea of that, because most of the time it's laid out that way, and then you can it'll take you less time to find what you're looking for.
And I just added this to my list. Bring your own bag. It's just nice. You want to save the earth. Don't use their plastic bags. This is just like a personal preference that we are going to start doing.
Sure.
We're going to bring our own bag because we do not need to keep wasting.
Make sure when you find clothes, you check them for defects. Sometimes they have stains or rips or holes, and sometimes holes in clothes aren't
right. Like, if I found a hole in my shirt, I'm gonna just keep cutting it up. Yeah. So, which brings us to our next thing, like, keep an open mind.
Like, don't subject yourself to certain things. So it might look like it's bigger than what you're used to. Well, that's
sizes, yeah, like different sizes, right? You want to pick different sizes. That's a whole different tip.
Oh. Where?
Babe, I put size does not matter.
I thought this was gender.
And open-minded. Okay, so when I put open mind down, I meant it as like thrifting is like the opportunity to like try new things, like just step outside of your box. Like, don't Don't be closed-minded. That's what I mean by it. And then when I put the size, I meant like if you're a size small, don't put something back because it's a size large. Like turn it into a dress, turn it into a crop top. You know, like I guess it isn't the same in a way, a little.
Don't box yourself into a gender. So like obviously it depends on your size, but you can find stuff in the girls section, in the boys section, in the men's section, or the women's section. There's also things that, you know, might look like they're for like older people or whatever, older ladies or older men. But as long as you know, you have style, you'll be able to make anything look good. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Definitely.
Yep. I know people that hide things, so you'd be surprised what you find, like when you just look through everything. And you want to skim through the things. Like you will be there all day. I mean, if you have the time, go ahead and do that. But like if you don't really have the time, skim through things and pick out like materials that catch your eyes, colors, patterns, stuff like that. Don't like look through absolutely everything. It's just not fun to do that.
You can look through the home goods for anything that you might want in your house. You don't even know, like, because there's a lot of different things that we've come across that are just like funky, and you know, you might not see those in stores because they usually have specific things that they get sent to the store. So yeah, also books. If you're a reader, they have a lot of different books for really cheap prices, so that's usually at the front of the store.
And so is jewelry. Jewelry is nice.
Oh yes, jewelry. They have a lot of good jewelry, and you'd be surprised what you find. Because I just found this watch. I don't have it on right now.
You was about to show them.
It's like really like a vintage looking watch, and it's adjustable, and I have really small wrists, as you can see. So it was a great find.
Yeah, and if you're into like vintage and like old school jewelry and stuff like that,
or funky.
Yeah, or funky, thrifting is like where it's at. Yeah. Along with clothes, along with everything. I feel like we should do
electronics. They got nice cameras.
Like old school cameras and like old school games. Her mom just went thrifting and found an old school
Atari.
Yeah, an old school game, a game thing. I don't know what that is, but
it's an Atari. If you guys, you know, if you're a gamer. You don't have to try on everything that you come across. Obviously, t-shirts or like basketball shorts or anything that's pretty much a general size. But the things that are like, you know, a little different from what you're used to, you should try them on just so you can see how they look on you. So once you get home, you know, even if you don't fit it like how you want to per se, you can always change it into something else. So yeah.
That's real. That's real. I mean, that's all we have on our list. Am I missing anything?
Bags and belts.
Yeah. Don't forget to check those out too. I found some really funky bags, and you'd be surprised on like what brand you find. Also, do your research. Like when it's a personal thing for me, like if I check up brands to see like how much I saved. So like if I got something for like $1, I check up the brand. If you got it, you got a good deal.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know.
That's the tip or trick.
Well,
per se. That's all I'm asking.
I mean, yeah, it is a tip, like, to do the flock app, but that goes with, like, knowing your store and finding out deals. Like, for example, Salvation Army has the flock app, and we didn't know about this, but now we know that when we go there, if you get 10 items, you use the flock app, you get 50% off your whole total. Like, that is a trick, and I want to go thrifting, which we are doing another video thrifting with us, so you guys can see like hands-on on how we do things. So I thought that would be pretty lit. And I also want to do a video of like home goods, because they have really nice paintings and stuff like that, and we just got a place, like we moved in, and since we love thrifting so much, we might as well.
Yeah, we found a couple things.
We did but when we get like a bigger amount of thrifted home goods, I'll do a video on it. But yeah, that's all we have for you guys. Comment below if you have any questions. I don't want to say that I'm a pro at, you know, thrifting or whatnot, but like, thanks a lot.
You ain't no amateur, babe.
Girl, bye. I mean, I think you just gave me a compliment. I'm sorry. I took it as like you was trying to like start some beef. You don't want no pork. Anyways, I don't feel like I'm a pro, but like if you have a comment or whatnot, I feel like I could answer it. And just don't be afraid. Like, have fun. Thrifting is a fun thing to do, especially with your friends. Like, having a friend that loves thrifting just as much as you do, or a babe that loves thrifting just as much as you do, it's a great thing.
Lit.
It's lit. So that's all we have for you guys. Please give this video a great big thumbs up if you enjoyed these tips and tricks or if you learned something new. Also follow us on our social media. And if you're new and you haven't hit that subscribe button,
What you waiting for?
What you doing? And even for the people that have subscribed, don't forget to hit that bell so you can be the first one to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys all. Thank you for watching. I know I've said it before, but thank you. And I'll see you guys pretty soon. Peace to the Middle East.